Gonna start.
Look. Okay.
We gonna start?
Look, hold on.
Because I surely pressed play.
Look, I had to turn the music off. I don't want to get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
15 seconds.
Yes.
We have learned. Hey guys.
Howdy, I'm back.
Look. Ta-da. I present you a Tam.
I made a return. Please, I'm apologizing.
Go on and show. We need viewers. Go on and show them things.
Now, here's the thing.
Oh, here we go.
Dress fits.
Yes.
I have on the wrong bra today.
That's okay.
If I wore a push-up.
Yes. Them things would be to the sky.
And it wouldn't be so much of it wouldn't be so tight around here. So, one of my coworkers told me next time wear a push-up bra. But it's my new dress that I got from the Old Navy.
I drink till I'm drunk. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi guys, we're back. Welcome to the podcast. I am out here trying to act like I don't remember what episode this is. So, episode 30. I don't know what.
No, I'm like,
This is amazing. I have not a clue what episode this is. Whatever episode this is, I'm gonna put it in there.
It should be 32.
Something like that. I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
But regardless,
we're here.
I'm usually more on top of that. I'm so disappointed in myself. We're here, and what are we talking about today? Mother's Day was 3 days ago.
Yes.
And we kind of missed that a little bit. But for you people, you trifling people that did not give your mother anything for Mother's Day, you can make her a playlist.
No, I can give that to your mom. Who do that?
I'm just saying, for you trifling people that didn't get your mama nothing. I mean, maybe a card or some.
I gave my mother when I went home some caftan realness. And
all the caftan
realness that she could have in the form of gold, black, red, and green, so she could feel very African in her caftan.
African and American.
Yes.
You can make a playlist of all of our suggestions, because what are we talking about today? Mama, mama, you know I love you.
You know I love you.
Mama, mama, you're the queen of my heart. We'll be here all day singing y'all.
Least favorite Boys to Men song.
I understand that it's actually not a favorite of mine either.
Yeah.
So, that's you.
Come on now.
So, I come to you humbly with all this. Will you come with your good looks?
I'm coming with good looks and the stuff up her. And the stuff up her.
She gonna be trying to take some of my songs. I'll be like, no,
I
you
ain't
gotta
gonna
bring
take
them
none.
down.
I mean, like I immediately. Now here's the thing: is like it's Mama songs. I didn't even think about Mama songs. I thought about songs that reminded me of Mama.
Both.
So like, I was on the whole like the other day. I was listening to his version of it, but I was listening to Jesse Powell, Gloria. Like that's even though that's not even about a mama, it just is a mama.
It's
song.
a Mama song, just like Sade.
That's what I was about to say. Sade was the other one. Is a Mama song.
Yes.
But then I started thinking about the stuff that my mama liked. And let me tell you this. My mama had my father buy her tickets to see Jeffrey Osborne. He is her favorite singer in the whole world.
Every time I lose,
Yep.
back in love. Yes. All right.
And my dad said, and when Jeffrey Osborne got on stage, that my mother proceeded to beat him up the whole time because she just kept hitting my dad. It's Jeffrey. He said, my dad said, I could have stayed home for this.
No, because then you wouldn't have got beat up. You want to be here for the beating. You want to be here for the beating.
So, I thought about those songs. I thought about songs that my mama said when my father was away at war that she used to play, like the Supremes and stuff like that. So, it's a whole bunch of remind me of Judy songs came out. I mean, even Kendrick Lamar. Because Poetic Justice is one of my mama's favorite songs.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? My mother's about to be 70. So, who would have thunk it?
Come on, Miss Judy.
So, I thought mama, not mama songs, but songs that remind me of my mama.
That's okay. I have you guys covered. I got both of them.
Sorry.
So, just a couple of songs about mothers. First and foremost, I got 2-3 country songs. Since y'all thought just because we did one country show, we one country, we still country. I got Mother by Sugarland. The name is the name. I mean Mother. Sugarland. Okay, there you go. Lullaby by your favorite, the Dixie Chicks. I like Lullaby. And then
that's a good song.
Kacey Musgraves has this like 1 minute, 30-something second interlude on her album called Mother. It's so nice. You know, I think we talked about this before, how some of the best songs that you really, really like are
the
freaking interludes. That song should have been a song, not an interlude.
That must mean that we need to do an episode about interludes that should have been songs.
Girl.
Because we get, we can do, we got
Carl Thomas. Come see me.
All I gotta say is Rihanna.
Come see us. Yes. So look for an interlude show coming soon.
Yes.
I have Sweetest Gift by Sade. I love Sade.
She's your favorite.
Sade is my favorite.
She is your favorite.
We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. Technically that's not a mother song, but it is a mother song because my mama played the hell out that song. That's one of my mama favorites.
That's mama song.
Superwoman, Alicia Keys. If you listen
yes.
to the lyrics, and Superwoman by Karen White too. If you think about it, that's all mama songs, all good wife songs, all that. Yes.
You know, for a long time I wouldn't listen to Alicia Keys' Superwoman because I was privy to, because I liked Karen White's Superwoman so much.
Oh yes, but it's a totally different song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And when it came out, I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Can you imagine Alicia Keys trying to sing? But ma'am. Nope. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna leave Swiss Beats' wife alone.
Please do so. Hey, Mashonda. Blue by Beyonce. I know y'all thought I wasn't gonna have no Beyonce on the list. I do.
Yes.
I'm Every Woman.
Of course. Whose version?
Chaka.
Okay. Everybody. Some people like Whitney's version better.
I like both of them.
But I'm a Chaka Khan fan, so I would have said Chaka Khan too. So.
But yeah, I'm thinking Chaka's version. Let me see. Mac Miller, rest in peace, did a song called I'll Be There featuring Fonte.
Okay.
Beautiful song. Mothers will like that song. Your mama like, I don't like rap. Play the song for her. She'll like it. I guarantee. And it's Fonte doing the damn chorus, so they'll like it. Yes.
Look.
That's a whole nother show.
Look.
That's a whole nother show.
I still smile.
The Intruders. I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. You gotta have that in your list.
That's what I'm saying. That's the stuff my mama would play.
Then I have songs that remind me of my mom. So let me just give y'all a couple, cause I ain't gonna just give y'all. Mama used to say, "Take your time, young man." Mama used to say, "Don't you rush to get up." I used to think he said get up, and I was like, no, get up. Live your life. Come on, Junior.
That was it.
Come on, Mama.
Junior was
play
everything.
That song.
Yeah, because we never listened to Mama.
No, we really didn't.
Still though.
Sometimes on days that end. No, never mind. Stevie Wonder, isn't she lovely? Anything by Stevie Wonder remind me of my mama.
Yeah.
If we just gonna keep it funky. More Than a Woman by the Bee Gees.
More than a woman. More than a woman to be. Let me tell you something about the Bee Gees. There were some bad white boys.
Yes, they are.
I don't care what nobody
says.
They can sing anything.
Truly are. The alphabet.
Some bad white boys right there.
Yes, they are.
We don't give them enough credit, I feel like.
Well, we do.
In the black community.
Oh, no, we don't. No,
we don't give them enough credit.
No, we don't. Angel by Angela Winbush.
I can't hit the note. Angel.
The sun can rise and set with no regrets. I can't forget all about my moon.
Oh my God, I love that song.
That is my mama's song.
You lift me up when I was torn down.
You brought me out
of this lost and found.
I found an angel. not doing that.
My angel. You're an angel in mine.
This is for my mama, y'all.
Man, listen.
So my
After
mama.
Winbush can sing her face off.
Her and Layla Hathaway. Can you imagine the battle of the
Man, listen.
Can you imagine the battle of the lower register?
Man, listen.
We got to do that one day. Look, that's another idea. We're just doing battles.
Going.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Y'all getting all these shows. What else? Here Comes the Sun, Nina Simone. It's so.
Look up her version. Look.
It is so beautiful. If y'all have never heard, because a lot of people, in fact, I think Common Reed, he did a sample of her.
Mm-hmm.
But if y'all have never heard Nina Simone's original version of Here Comes the Sun, go sit in a quiet place.
And listen.
Don't be by all these people. Sit in a quiet place. Focus. Center thyself.
Look.
And listen. Because it will change your life.
It will.
Change your life.
That's good stuff.
I got two more. Stand By Me, Benny King.
Of course.
Yes, because that's just what all mamas listen to.
Yes, and that's Benny was the man.
Yes, he was. And last but not least, Any and Everything by Anita Baker.
Shit.
Any and Everything by Anita Baker.
That's very true.
Same old love. In fact, I think my mama's ringtone is something by Anita Baker. I don't remember. She never calls during the show. So, I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, my
Anything by
favorite Anita Baker song is Fairy Tales.
I can remember stories, those things my mother said. She told me fairy tales before I went to bed. Well, I'm sorry. It's the whole song. Y'all will get the whole song on Sunday.
She says so much in the song.
Yes.
That just be like, that's your life. You be living it. You be living it.
You never came to save me. You let me get alone. Out in the wilderness. Alone in the cold. Come on. Fairy tales. Look, I dropped the phone.
Man, listen.
Episode over.
Let me tell you something, that Fairy Tale song, that's everything.
Everything. And I secretly, this is something I'm telling y'all, I thought that Anita Baker was my mama because my first name, y'all don't know, is Anitra. So if you take that R out, that's Anita. Bam, Anita Baker is my mama. And my mama was raising me for Anita Baker because Anita Baker was on the road. But then I found out Anita had a son and I was like, no, she ain't just gonna leave me with Mary. No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's okay.
I thought James Ingram was my daddy. So
Because I thought Teddy Pendergrass was my uncle. The way my aunt cried.
Man, listen.
I was like,
I wanted, he sang them songs, them James Ingram songs.
mm-hmm.
Those songs remind me of my mom too. Just once, can we find a way to finally make it right?
Come on. See,
Yeah,
that's where you get it from. Miss Judy be hollering like that too, don't she? Mm.
My mom is she's an interesting woman. I love her so.
Yes.
So much like her and so much not like her at the same time.
That's another podcast.
Yes.
A whole different podcast. Not even
Not even on here.
So that's what we have for you today. Take what we said, go forth, prosper, make your mama a playlist.
Y'all already late for your mama at
Right.
this point. I mean, y'all ain't get her a card.
I mean, sometimes a card ain't enough. Your presence. Take her to lunch. You ain't got to do it on Mother's Day because it's busy on Mother's Day.
Get her a cat.
Super busy.
They don't sell in City Trends.
We are not advertising for City Trends. I don't care how much they follow me on Twitter. We are not advertising for them.
They be paying people to post. So, dear City Trend, if you can give me a G for an outfit, I'm good.
I don't even want not an outfit. Just give me the G.
I want some City Trend shoes.
Now watch 5 podcasts from now. We're gonna be like, so City Trends. Hey, and this is the advertisement. We're gonna be reading off a piece of paper.
Get in here and get your fashion.
I can't believe it.
City Trend.
Oh my God!
Every time
you are practicing, I'm mad at you
because
right
every
now.
time we would say it, I would start singing the commercial. I got my City Trends. Like, and my sister would be like, "Can you stop singing this song?"
I'm with Nisha. We don't have to put up with this.
I mean, we can either do that or Fashion Nova Plus. Like, they be paying
They got
10 G's for a post.
Okay, can we move on?
Yes.
Because we just giving stuff out for free right now.
Right, yeah, we trying to get paid.
For free. What else do I have for? Oh, so next up, unpopular opinion. Do you have anything for the streets
on today? This is my unpopular opinion. It's probably not really an unpopular opinion, but I wanted to bring attention to some celebrity gossip.
Okay, we gossip a little bit on the show. A little bit.
So, Lee Daniels and Steve Harvey must have pissed somebody off in white Hollywood because Empire was canceled. Yes. Star was canceled. Well, after they had already said it had been renewed for the next season, they turned around and they canceled them. Both. Star is gone.
Yes, Star went first.
And Star ended on a cliffhanger. And it's gone.
Hanging.
And Empire is gone after 6 seasons. I'm so sorry, Cookie. Lucius and Jamal and the rest of the children. Y'all are gone. And then this week, Steve Harvey lost his job. His
talk
show is no more. And he was hosting that show. Was it
Little Big Shots?
Little Big Shots. And now Melissa McCarthy is taking that over. And that is no longer Steve's job. So Steve, other than the radio show, is unemployed.
No, Family Feud.
Oh, man.
I've been waiting on. Can I tell y'all? I have been waiting day to day to see who is hosting Family Feud. Because I'm waiting. I'm like, they're going to take this from Steve, too. They got to take it.
Well,
I wonder if Monique is at home right now.
Yes, I've seen all the memes with Monique.
At home right now like this.
Like the only other thing that she waiting on Oprah. Now that's never gonna happen because Oprah owns her own shit.
No.
So she ain't gonna fire herself. So Monique, you gonna have to let that one go.
Let go and let God.
You gonna have to let her go. You gonna have to let Tyler go because they work for themselves literally. But you got Lee and Steve checked in some way, shape, or fashion.
Baby.
So I don't know what happened. You know, it'll come out in a couple days. Somebody will say something about
it'll come out in the
real
wash.
truth. You know who to listen to if you really want to know the real truth, because it always comes out that he's always telling the truth. B. Scott. If you listen to Love B. Scott, so I'm gonna listen to them next week to see, because he gonna tell me why Steve got fired. I may ask Steve myself because he probably is coming to the graduation at my job because his son goes to school there. And he's also paying the tuition of one of the students that goes there, and the student is graduating. So
I don't have no words for that.
I may see Steve and I ask him and Marjorie, well, Steve, what the hell happened? Can you tell me? I'm here for you.
And then we're going to tell it on the podcast.
And then I'm going to tell everybody on the podcast.
Tell everybody on the podcast.
He going to tell me, and I'm going to be like,
what Steve
so Steve said that they was trying to get the black man gone.
And it worked.
And they did.
It succeeded, yeah. Because Melissa McCarthy is taking, 2 white women, because what's the girl named Kelly Clarkson is taking over his time slot.
His time slot.
And then Melissa McCarthy is taking over your old show. They gonna get a white woman to host. There's never been a white woman to host Family Feud.
There's never been a woman to host Family Feud ever.
They definitely getting a white woman. They ain't gonna let a black woman get it first. They gonna let a white woman come and host Family Feud. It's on Empire.
So, that was and I don't even know if that was an unpopular opinion.
Popular.
Yes, because I think most people was ready for it to happen, and it happened, and people are probably elated about it, and it is what it is. But it just was very strange that it happened to the both of them in the same time frame. I just found that very suspicious. Suspicious.
Like C-O-N, Spears.
Yeah, like a C-O-N, Spears.
Okay.
Suspicious. So, if y'all know anything, I got a hot ear. You can always let me know. I'm nosy.
Yeah. Send a DM, a carrier pigeon,
like
signal.
If you know,
all of those things.
Like if you know, say something.
If you know something,
say something. I don't have any more. I've been isolating myself in my home, so I haven't really.
I don't have any unpopular opinions this week. I'm still a little upset about Taylor Swift and that Billboard award thing. So I haven't been past that. Like, I hold grudges. I can't. I'm just like,
that was like,
is this your queen?
That was like the Mickey Mouse Club.
Unseasoned mayonnaise of a performance.
Oh God. She put it in the air fryer just raw. And
She
it
be
was
put it in the air
terrible.
fryer. She put it in the oven and had it for 180.
Oh,
What you gonna cook at 180?
Jesus help me, Lord.
No.
I didn't even see the Billboard Awards, but I saw that. I should.
I'm gonna leave it alone. We talked about it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Look, I'm like this.
Look, I'm gonna walk away from it.
Look, wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
walk away from it.
But I don't.
Disappointed.
I don't know what
I'm gonna walk away
she's
from it.
doing. Sorry, Taylor.
There ain't no sorry.
I mean,
She is sorry.
it's just.
Let me see what we have after that. Are you standing for anyone today?
I am standing for, and I cannot pronounce her name because I never do know how to pronounce her name.
Oh, the girl you sent me?
Did I send her to
I
you?
feel like you sent her to me. I feel like I know what you're going to say.
It was somebody I posted on my Facebook. I mean, on my Instagram.
Yep, that's her.
And I don't want to mispronounce her name, but
Look over and see. Kaiit.
it looks like Kaiit,
Kaiit.
but
Just spell it Kaiit.
Kaiit. She is from Australia. When I tell you that they so cool in Australia, like I will say I first discovered her. Jill Scott sent me there. That's what I said when I first found her, because Jill Scott posted a video of her singing and said that one time when me and Erykah Badu went to Australia and had a baby. And so she has this song called OG Love Kush. So that's the first song that I heard by her, and it was such a good song. But now she has a new song called Miss Shiny, and it's about the pressure you put on a diamond, and that she's Miss Shiny. When I tell you this girl can sing her face off,
Play him a little bit.
and she only tours like Europe and like, you know, southeastern world.
Oh, you just want her to come to
Yes, I just want to see her.
I'm gonna get us in trouble.
I know.
I don't know if she's signed or not.
She's not.
I don't want
Oh,
somebody
but
to
I
come
don't
through.
want, you know,
Somebody to come through and be like,
take the
that's
whole
all
post
right.
down.
Right.
But I've been standing for her for like over a year, but just like, you know, she's been working on an album, putting it out to, you know, after because the OG Love Kush song, I think was like on a mixtape. So she's been working on her album. So this, I think, the Miss Shiny song is the first single from her new album. I tried to find it on Tidal and it's not on Tidal. So can you let me know if it's on Spotify?
Sure.
Because I've been wanting to play it loudly in my vehicle, but I have just not had that opportunity to.
Spell it again.
Kaiit. See, goddamn it, Tidal.
Look at that!
And there's Miss Shiny.
And look at the Lord, OG. Look
And
at
OG Love Kush.
the Lord.
So
is
she's
lurking.
on Spotify, y'all. Please go listen to her on Spotify, because I couldn't find her on Tidal, and now I'm gonna have to send Elliot Wilson a message and
I
be
know
like,
personally.
nigga, what are you doing?
Shit together.
I'm about to send him a message now. Elliot, since every time I make a post about Tyler, you like it. Wait, hold on, is this her? She's on there now.
He heard her. You see how
But-
quickly the power of
Yes,
Twitter
I was
works?
about to
Quickly.
go in on him.
And he would have been like, he'd have sent you the link like, bam.
Yes, and I'd have been like, yes, help me, Lord Jesus. So yeah, so she's on Tidal now, yay! And she's on Spotify, so please go stream her music. It's really, really good. And for us older people, it is very reminiscent of the, I would say, early neo soul type stuff that we really liked, and then they saturated the market and we hated it. So it's like in the very beginning, like somebody, what was that girl's name? Like Adriana Evans style, if you gonna take it all the way back.
Ooh.
Like that was,
That's her.
yes, that was the good stuff.
Man,
So
she was great.
it's like what good neo soul would be, and I think it's whatever is brewing over there in Australia, because you know, like our culture is all over, and I think that if you ever see her videos, I feel like all her videos are with her and her friends, and her friends consist of I'm gonna assume that her descent is like Aboriginal, but like with something else.
Mm-hmm.
But like Island Pacific people. Then it's like you have some Africans, you have some white kids. So it's like she has a very diverse group of people around her. And if you ever go back and look at the OG Love Kush video, at the end of the song, there's a guy that's singing with her. When I say he can sing his face off, I don't even know who he is. So I'm like, now I got to find out who he's coming. Because he was singing his face off, and I was like,
he's coming.
You know, I thought to myself when I heard him sing, you know, if somebody had taught Chris Brown how to sing like a grown man, he might sound like this. But since Chris Brown
have shade in the I stand for a second.
Sorry. I had a bad experience. That's something in the water. It's still sticking with me.
Look, she hold grudges too. That's why we work together.
Do I?
We hold grudges.
Yes. But yes, I'm standing for her right now. Are you standing for anyone?
I am standing for Clark Beckham. Who is Clark Beckham, you say?
Is he on The Voice?
He was. He is the white boy.
From Marietta.
I think so.
Yes, he's the white boy.
I have left y'all. I have broke up with all the black men. I'm gonna get me a Clark Beckham in my life.
Now I'm like this.
Baby, look. Let me just whip him out. Baby, he got a song, Hocus Pocus, honey. But let me tell you how I first came across the man. I watched The Voice. I try and be in a little bit of everything. But baby, he did a rendition of my favorite song. And y'all know my favorite song is Tennessee Whiskey. Oh, baby, Jesus. I took my clothes off. I was at work. I just took them off.
Mad at you.
And nobody was there, thank God. I put them back on because we do have cameras. But he sang that, guitar and all, and I didn't even know how to act.
He was the runner-up in American Idol.
I don't care what he was in. He need to be in my, never mind. He was amazing. He did John Mayer's Gravity.
Oh! When I tell you,
baby, first we need a John Mayer show.
Yeah, because y'all don't know nothing about Gravity.
I know y'all don't like John Mayer no more, but I'm still a fan.
Wait a minute, if y'all don't know nothing about Gravity, I can't even have a conversation with you.
He did John Mayer's Gravity.
That Gravity.
Hold on, excuse
Gravity.
me. Sing it to her. And like I said, my favorite part is he plays the guitar. And when I tell you that I could not breathe,
that's what I'm talking about.
I need you. Let me just fast forward just the audacity of a damn ad in the middle of our show.
Wait a minute, I was like, is that Wiz Khalifa?
No. Hold on. Let me just fast forward this thing up. Don't worry about Abby Smith. But all I'm going to say to you is if you get a chance, go forth. Let Clark Beckham bless your life. Because it's not just, he's in every genre right now. He all over the place. It might be a little bit in country. It might be a little bit in rock and roll. Let him bless you.
Okay, Clark
Beckham. That's what I'm standing for.
I'm going to check you out, Clark.
On this week, let me just scoot up a little bit. I done slid all the, look, the more Clark I talked about him, the more I was melting. I done melted through the
fell all out the chair. What we doing?
Jesus. All right. Next up, do you have sexual behavior indicator?
You know, I haven't been feeling sexy personally.
Okay.
So it's been a little difficult to be doing the sexual behavior together. Give me 5 minutes. Let me look.
5 minutes. Okay. In the meantime, yes. I know what I want to talk about. 2 things.
Please.
Your girl. Our girl. I ain't gonna say your girl. Our girl, Arlie Lennox. Her video came out for, what is the name of that song?
Up Late?
Yes, Up Late.
With Musgraves.
Yes, baby. Come on now. Can I tell y'all? Go forth to the YouTubes and watch on the Vivo, whatever we call it.
Let me tell you something about how.
Nope. Can't tell us nothing.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm
Can't
keep
tell us
going.
nothing.
I'm keep
Can't tell us
going.
nothing.
Hold on. Keep
So let me just give y'all a visual display of the video. She is in the fields. She is in the grass in the mountains.
She is in the fields.
And she got on this beautiful brown. I mean, she already a brown, golden brown, beautiful woman, shea butter baby. She got on this brown dress and her thighs is out. They peeking out like, hey, we thighs, we thighs.
I hate you.
And she is just singing about being up late. And the man got his hand on her ass. Yes, yes, men. Please place your hand on all booty, thighs, booty. Pull some hair. This is the wrong podcast. My bad. Anyway.
Yes.
That song, her whole album, which I reviewed without you, because you was sick lag.
Sorry.
She was sick lag. Man, the whole album is fucking amazing. So this is my second week telling y'all to go listen to the album, but that video is out. Her, Masego looking good and standing next to her in the red with no shirt on, and he's got his blazer and his pants on, and he is playing the saxophone. It's sexy, yeah. That's all I got for y'all. What else do I want to talk about? I can talk about birthdays if you're still looking. Are you still looking?
I found something, but keep going.
Okay, I only got 3 birthdays to tell y'all about. Pusha T.
What you call him, terrorist?
When he was sonning Drake, he was Pusha Terrorist. He was Pusha Terrorist. Pusha T birthday was earlier this week. Raphael Sadiq. Come on with the Taurus men. My God.
Pusha Terrorist.
He is Pusha Terrorist. Y'all know when he was getting Drake ass, he was a terrorist. He was dropping them bombs on Drake. That's a terrorist. Pusha Terrorist. And last but not least, we love him. He do everybody tributes. Ain't nobody told him that his hairline is pushed all the way back. Stevie Wonder, Stevie Lynn Jenkins, please, Lord, his birthday is also this week. So I want to wish all 3 of them happy birthday. I am all here for the Taurus men. They are quite creative. I'm very excited about that. Now you got to come up with something, because the next thing I got is new music. Unless you're going to
okay. Hold on, I'm getting the words. I'm getting the lyrics.
All right.
Hold on. What in Jesus' name?
What's that other song? As I'm interrupting the podcast, what was that other song? Oh, that Nas and Mary J. Let me write that down.
Oh God.
I said I was going to talk about it. Hold on.
You said you wasn't going to. You said
No.
you was or you wasn't.
Y'all will see in 5 minutes after she get done.
Yeah, I don't like that song. I mean, I like the song, but it's not appropriate.
Driving. Jesus. All right, it's on my list to discuss.
You said to discuss.
Oh, it's already on my list. See, let me write that off. Okay. Anyway.
Hold on, let's try this one. Y'all gonna like
Y'all
this.
get all this adjustments in the middle of the podcast.
Sorry. So I'm ready.
Okay, come on.
Well, this week I'm gonna go old school on y'all. This week with sexual behavior in the ghetto. I feel like I haven't done this in so long. It's because I haven't done it in so long. I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna take it back all the way back before Nikki was born. Back to Sweet Sticky Thing by the Ohio Players.
Sweet Sticky Thing.
So let me get
oh, sorry.
let me read the words to you as I recite the lyrics.
Resuscitate.
The Sweet Sticky Thing by the Ohio Players.
Ooh. Okay.
You just go from man to man. I just don't seem to understand why you're so very hard to take, you sweet sticky thing. If I could slow you down sometime, I'd like to try and change your mind.
Ooh.
You're really not the one to blame, you sweet sticky thing. And so they say sweet, sweet, sticky thing repeatedly. Okay, so every time that you walk by, you really leave me paralyzed. If you were just doing your thing, you sweet, sticky thing. Your beehive is full of bees. I wish you had a place for me. I'm really trying hard to change, you sweet, sticky thing. Ow! And they sweet sticky thing, sweet sticky thing. Little bugs and bumblebee, I'd like to take you home with me.
Come on.
Will you share my beehive with me? You sweet, sticky thing. You leave honey everywhere.
Oh my.
Sometimes I wonder if you care.
Mm-mm.
Who sees you when you do your thing? You got such a sting. You sweet, sweet, sticky thing. Come on, everybody give up a soul clap.
Yes!
For the Ohio players.
Oh yeah!
Now they just sound like dirty old men. But
you see how they just use the words for their liking? They ain't just say drop down and give me some. No.
No pushing it back, no booty jiggling in the song and the lyrics. They use metaphors, my niggas.
Oh. Vocabulary is your friend.
Words. Use your good words. But that was Sweet Sticky Things for sexual behavior in the ghetto.
Yes.
I'm going to say something so somebody watching it will understand. It would really be nice to have a New Orleans bounce version of that. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't want it now. It's too late. It's too late. I know you guys are expecting it's a vibe. I'm not vibing today. I don't. Work has been whooping my butt lately, and I don't have it. But I will have it next week. I guarantee you. But I ain't got it this week. All right. Y'all ready for new music?
New music.
All right. Let's get the stuff out the way. Madonna.
Oh,
has a
God.
song with Sway Lee.
Oh,
You heard what I said. Madonna
You listen to it?
has a song with Sway
Look
Lee.
at my face.
You see what I do for the podcast. See what I do for y'all, so you don't have to. I went through this. Me and Ho, we went through this, so you would have to do this. It's called Crave.
Oh, I was like, is it called a stanky leg? Ugh.
It's called Crave.
Uh-huh.
And can I tell you that I never want to hear Madonna singing about sex no more in my life. I never want Sway Lee on a song with Madonna no more in his life. It is the most just geriatric. Don't listen to it. Sway Lee couldn't say this song.
She tried.
She trying to be relevant, trying to be up here with the people.
She doing it wrong.
Don't be with the people.
Like, she should do what Cher did.
Yes.
Do music for the gays. Like,
come on. The gays love you.
yeah.
So, next. Nas and Mary J. Blige. Thriving. They could have just thrived that song right on up out my damn playlist. It was not good either. And I despise saying that anything Nas is doing is wrong, but it feels like it should have been on her album, the album when she first broke up with Kendu, and she said that there's a special place in hell for you. Yeah, so it should have been on, this song should have been on that album, but it's still not a good song. It's just...
That makes me sad.
It just... That's ice dropping. It just...
That makes me sad. Because I want Mary to win at all times.
I do. Especially because she got to pay Kendu some money, so I definitely want her to win. But this is not it, Mary. This ain't it.
Well,
Mary, bring me. I know you can't bring me My Life too. I know you can't do. Actually, you could.
You did though. She made an album actually called My Life too.
Okay, My Life 3.
And it was terrible.
How about what did they say in what's the name of that shit? Brown Sugar, when Tay Diggs walked up to old girl and said, "What are we celebrating?"
My divorce.
That's what your album should be called. My divorce.
Yeah.
And then you can make all the good music and tell us how that nigga won shit.
You have all the hateful
Because we
music.
know he ain't.
Right.
How dare you ask for money? The audacity. Okay.
Girl.
Next, Icy, Logic featuring Gucci Mane. Can I tell
Did
you?
he take the whole Gucci Mane song? I'm so high.
No. This is a different Icy. No.
Like,
No.
A sample?
No, didn't even sample it. No.
Okay.
It's a decent song. Can I tell y'all that it pains me to like anything Logic does?
Wow.
And this is the third song in a row. I think Logic is corny as a rapper.
Right.
I just feel like he's corny. I'm entitled to my opinion. I just feel like he's corny.
Okay.
I mean, doing that whole, this is gonna come across so bad, and I hope nobody ever sees this little portion of the podcast. When he did that 1-800-suicide thing, I was like, okay, I get it, but it's corny.
Gotcha.
Like he just
No,
Logic ain't for me. He's just not for me.
I get it. He's not for everyone.
Right.
I get it.
But this new album that he got out, last week I talked about the song with him and Eminem. My God, I like that damn song.
But the song that I played when I said I thought that I was asleep when I put it in my
Yes,
playlist?
that's Logic song.
Yeah, that's a Logic song.
Icy, this week.
Maybe I was asleep. Jesus. I might have been awake for that.
Look, I'm so disappointed.
Look at like this. I might have been awake for that one.
Logic did a good job. And Gucci sounds amazing on the song. It's a good job. And it's a good person to have on the song because the song's called Icy. It's a good song. It was what was playing when you first walked in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did like that. What I heard.
You know, I'm doing that last. I know what I was about to say. I'm doing her last.
Okay.
There's a song. What is the song? Oh, She Live with who is this? Maceo Cream? I don't know. But it has Megan Thee Stallion in it. That's the only reason I listened.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the only reason I listened. It's alright. You know how when Cardi do a feature, and I'm not really trying to compare, I just want y'all to know where I'm coming from. Y'all know how when Cardi do a feature, you be waiting on her on the song?
Mm-hmm. That's what you do with Megan.
Mm-hmm. I was waiting on Megan in the song because he come through with the first verse. It was alright. Then Megan come through. I'm championing her. I was like, yes. Speaking of Megan, there's a picture of her and Trina circulating on the internet. Can I tell you, I would pay money for a Trina and Megan Thee Stallion album. I would pay money. I would.
Okay, I'm gonna say something that's
All
gonna
the booty.
That's gonna discourage everybody.
What? Trina's raps is old and antiquated?
No, I have never been a fan of Trina. No. Which now?
We gotta stop the whole podcast. I am looking for a new host. I'm kidding. Cause I'm not a fan of Rick Ross. So I would never.
Outside of You Don't Know Nan, I don't know no Trina song.
No. Baddest Bitch.
If you played it, I wouldn't know.
We will be playing Trina right after the podcast because I do not understand.
I just have never been a fan of Trina. Like this is gonna anybody who's from Florida who hears me say this is gonna be pissed off. I would recognize a Jackie O song before I would recognize a Trina song.
I like Jackie O.
I did like Jackie O too. But I just didn't. She didn't
catch the wave.
And the thing is that I don't dislike Trina. I just
You're not familiar.
Yeah, just not. It's not my.
Not your cup of tea.
No.
All right. Levin Cali has. I love Levin Cali anyway. Has a song 101. Neo Soul, typical. Y'all already know how I get down. So yes for Levin Cali. LEVENKALI. In case y'all.
Yeah, my sister listened. We listened to that and it was putting us to sleep, so we had to turn it off. I
I
mean, it didn't sound bad.
101 was decent.
But it was one of those things that we was like, for what the mood we were in, it was way too slow. At the time, we were like, can you throw on some Migos or something, like anything?
That's because her and Alicia are so good. They wear their clothes running. Oh, I'm sorry.
And we grew up in the suburbs. That's the crazy part.
So good. All right, last but not least, I had to pull it up because I want y'all to hear it. I, Nikki, stand before you guys.
I want everybody to recognize the look on my face because I know what she's about to say. Come on.
Stand before you guys. I'm not a changed woman, but I am a different woman. Young Janae Aiko came out with a song, a whole album of mixtapes, of freestyle, excuse me. And one of the songs on there is called Triggered. And when I tell y'all that this song should have came out last year when I was going through my divorce, because I needed you and you were not there for me. I needed this song last year. And here I am all now happy and joyous and like, yay, and just frolicking in the fields. And she come out with a song I needed a year later. I'm offended, but I'm just going to keep that to myself that I'm offended. But when I tell y'all that I loved this song, why is this thing not going down? That I love this song, I'm going to play a little snippet for you.
Oh, snippito.
And she keeps saying it's not about Big Sean. She must think I'm stupid. Ma'am, who else you done broke up with besides your husband? And you left him alone and was with Big Sean for however long you was with him for. So,
But
no.
did you see the picture of her and Sean together?
I did.
And then I saw something that came up on their Twitter account. It said 2088 part 2. Look, I'm like this.
I ain't had nobody hit it since you hit it. You waiting around for your ex. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to Janae.
Be triggered,
Let me holler at
girl.
her.
Be
Let me
triggered.
holler at her.
Don't be
Because you don't let the man know ain't nobody had it since. That's a whole nother podcast. We'll talk about that later. Nonetheless, I'm still not a fan of hers, but I very much appreciate Triggered. Definitely check it out. I'm looking forward to her entire freestyle thing that she comes out with. And that's it. Oh, Father of a Side is coming out on Friday. Khaled, DJ Khaled, yes. Father of a Side is coming out. And what's so interesting about that, which I'm not even going to take credit for this, Joe Budden's podcast, y'all know I watched that. They had mentioned that there are no singles. Khaled usually comes out with a single first, and he has not.
Yeah.
Like, had I not been perusing the interwebs, I would not have known that, because I feel like there's been no promotion, no marketing, no nothing for the fact that he has a whole album coming out.
Not on this Friday. Yeah,
On Friday.
He usually does big stuff before it happens. So
something.
I need to check my Snapchat.
That is so weird for me.
Because I usually follow him on Snapchat just to see.
And yeah, he's great at marketing, so that's why I'm very surprised. I think there's somebody else that's coming out on Friday, but I can't think of who it is. No, I can't think of who it is.
It might not be anybody we are interested in anyway.
Probably might not be.
Because we would know.
Rihanna, I'm still waiting.
And Rihanna is busy building her fashion line. She ain't got time.
Rihanna.
She made draws first and now she's making clothes.
Rihanna, I love you. I
Girl,
do.
You don't want the clap back.
I just said I love you. That's all I'm saying. I'm waiting. I ain't say, hey sis, where's the music? Like I did in January and February. I mean, we in May.
Okay, Navy.
See my shirt? See my shirt? I would also like to show y'all the shirt. You see the boombox? Yeah. I'm so hood with it.
Okay, T-Pain.
That's all I got. This has been stuck in my head for like 2 days. I wear my pants around my... Anyway. That's all I got. What you got, anything?
I'm trying to think musically. Here in the city of Atlanta, they just announced the lineup for Music Midtown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Travis Scott, Vampire Weekend. Yeah. I don't know any other. Billie Eilish and Eilish.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else is headlining. But I just saw Travis Scott 2 weeks ago.
Don't really want to keep seeing Travis Scott. He is wearing me out. Did I tell you he wearing me out?
His performance is really mosh pit style. Like, and you have to really be like a fan of his music. Like, I have a favorite Travis Scott song, but it's an album cut. Mm-hmm. It's a song he will never perform. Mm-hmm. So, my hopes of seeing him perform it is just,
Yeah.
And I guess that was how Nisha felt when she saw Jay-Z and he finally performed the Cry song. Song Cry.
Oh, where?
When we saw him live, because she said all the times that she had seen him, it's just a song he never performed. Mm-hmm. And so when he started to perform Song Cry, my sister rose from her seat and said, "Yeah!" Like,
finally.
Like, you know how the lady fell out in the 5 heartbeats? Like, in the front row?
I love that.
That was Nisha when Song Cry came on. But, Music Midtown, I went to Music Midtown early on. I met Jared Leto at Music Midtown because I ran into him frantically running through the crowd and almost knocked him to the ground. But he was a very nice man. But you know, the lineup is very indicative of what's popular today, and I am no longer hip. I am unhip. I'm sure of it.
That's why
so
we have a podcast.
I'm just waiting for One Music Fest, and that's going down in Centennial Park in September.
Yeah.
And the tickets have already gone on sale. They never disappoint with One Music Fest. I didn't go last year because I didn't like the location. I don't know if I'm going to go this year because there aren't any. I don't know if you'll be able to bring seats to the park, because that's a big thing. When it was always at the amphitheater, we could buy tickets for seats, and then on the lawn you could rent a seat. So the fact that you want people to be out there all day in the sun and not have nowhere to sit, that don't sit right with me. So
if you add alcohol and dehydration,
so my thing is that if we can get chairs, I'm all for it. But if we can't bring no seats in there, or we can't, rent chairs and things like that, I might have to pass it up this year. But I like to do One Music Fest. They usually cover all the stuff that I like to see live. So we shall see. But it's festival season, y'all. So, did I already missed the Roots picnic, didn't I?
No, it's coming up in
June 1st?
Yes.
Okay, Roots picnic's coming up. Rolling Loud was last weekend.
And it was trash.
I heard lots of people got shot.
I heard people left because it was that bad.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What was the line? Well, I heard that Lil Wayne didn't perform because
they wanted to search him.
Yeah, he wasn't down with it. So So what is it? Made in America is Labor Day.
Yes.
Governor's Island is in June. So just Bonnaroo's coming up. That's in Tennessee. Yes, so there's it's festival season.
Yes, go forth.
Go forth. Get the good tickets so you can see 25 people for the price of one. And then you don't have to go to no more concerts for the rest of the summer.
Because you're done.
Yes, because you're done. So, but I'm done.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Oh shoot! Before I forget, we should be coming up on the end of season 2. 40 episodes will be our landing mark, and then probably take a week off.
Yes.
So we want to enjoy summer. So we'll take summer episodes might be a little sparse because we might be out here in these streets.
Yes.
But that's all I got for you. And I'm sorry, I still don't remember what episode this is.
I say 33.
I like it.
I guess.
See y'all next week.
Bye.